Hello everyone, Ed here with Tech Motorsports, and here I have
Mason.
What's up, Mason guys? Has decided to join me and help me out with these projects. Now, this video is going to go out before everything else, as if you're a subscriber, it's been a while since I've added a video. I kind of went more in depth, well, not really more, yeah, I kind of went more in depth when I started the video on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this one out. Let's go ahead and just marvel at what we're looking at here. So we got two E30s, and they have something in common, and I'll get to that here soon. But yeah, two E30s, something in common, and so let's get down to the nitty gritty. I do want to say on this one has a small little place in my heart. This is the one that I did pretty much all by myself, but I am not taking away from what Mason has helped me out on this one, because this thing is coming along a lot more faster than it was when I was indulged and in over my head on this one. Okay, so let's get to the good part and see what we got underneath the hood. And here we have it. And we got the S65 with a 6-speed transmission in this E30.
And then on this side, we got another S65, but this time with a DCT. So same, but a little different.
Yeah. So yeah, got both of them here. As I stated earlier, this one has a little place in my heart because this is the one that I worked on by myself. There was a lot of work going into this one because I had to go in and do the rear end. This one not so much, and thank goodness, don't get me wrong, this one is also has a little bit of a smaller place in my heart. But Mason and I have been knocking it out. We really got moving forward on this one, and thank goodness. I've needed help for a while. I'm glad Mason has jumped forward. So this one we pretty much have I've knocked out a lot for the time it's been here, even though it has been here longer, but I just did not get a chance to pull it and start working on it until the last couple months. But same E30s, same engine transplant, but these cars are going to be used differently. This is going to be a track car / weekend car as well. It's going to have AC and heat. This one is just going to be a straight weekend car, no track, nothing of that sort, but it will have AC and heat because this car is from up north, so it's definitely going to need the heat. Now, because both cars are different, are going to be used differently, I wanted to make sure this one was balanced a little bit well and not having the motor too far forward. So this one, I pushed the engine back pretty as far as I could go, that it didn't give me much of a headache for the shifter, but it has. And this one being DCT, I didn't push it as far back. It's a little bit more forward, and also I still have the same hood clearance on both cars. So this one does sit just a little bit higher off the ground than this one here. So yes, a lot of work's been going on. I have to do a lot of work to do to both of them, or we have now a lot of work to do to both of these. This is technically what, I guess if you watched the previous videos, this is stage 3 now. And hopefully stage 3 will be the last time, not really the last time, there's a lot more stuff that needs to be done to it. But what I've got is, if you guys have not watched the video on this one, I will put it in, I think I've already have done this. It's on my playlist, so if you want to just watch the beginning on how I end up doing and what I did to this one, you can. This one I'll do the same here shortly. But at this point, I do have video that we've already started on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize since I already mentioned that earlier. Sometimes I forget. But yeah, so we have both of them here now. Mason and I are going to start knocking these out. And we're kind of, now that both of these engines are sitting on their own engine mounts and their own transmission mounts, it feels a huge weight has been lifted off our shoulders.
No, definitely.
But unfortunately, on the other end, we're only a quarter of the way down. So,
that was just the first step. That's just the first step.
Exactly. So unfortunately, there's a lot more stuff we end up doing. I do want to touch base. These two cars will have a lot of different stuff, like this one. I do have the E90 radiator and electric fan. This one here is not going to hit that. We're going to use a different radiator, and we're going to use a different fan system on this one right here because of the space that I have. This motor, as I said, got pushed back a little bit further than that one. So that one didn't give me. the space that I needed to run that. So but both will have AC and heat. So yes, guys, as always, to help the channel out, you got to hit that like and subscribe button. Please do. Now that I have Mason here, we're going to try to get more cars in and out. There has been a lot of work that we've already done that we haven't.
A lot of stuff that we just haven't shown.
Yeah, we just haven't done because it's just little stuff, but it's just stuff that we wanted to get out right away because that list grew by myself, and we were just trying to get that stuff through. So stay tuned for the rest, and we're going to be starting the videos, the videos on this one is going to start coming out soon. So please stay tuned. See you on the flip side.